Welcome to Pacific Hearing Service YouTube channel. Today's video is going to show you how to pair or troubleshoot pairing with your Phonak Audeo Sphere or Audeo Sphere Ultras. Now the pairing and the connectivity is the same whether we're using Apple or Android, so this video will work on both devices. The first thing that you want to do is to download the My Phonak app. So get that downloaded to your phone, and then we want to make sure that in our settings that our Bluetooth is turned on. Because Phonak uses a standard Bluetooth protocol, we are pairing through Bluetooth here, not through iPhone accessibility. So if we walk into the Phonak app, the first thing, it is going to take you through the steps to get connected. So you're going to hit pair hearing aids. Now with the spheres, they're only in rechargeable. So we're going to click on this recharge. And then is the charger next to you is the next question. And the reason for that is it's going to show you how to turn the hearing aids on and off. Because when hearing aids first turn on, that's when they're in pairing mode. So follow the steps, which is easiest for you. I usually always go to yes and make sure the charger's close by. So yes, this is what our charger looks like. We're going to continue. You're going to put your hearing aids on the charger and wait a few seconds so that they turn off. So that way we can then take them out of the charger so they turn on. So my hearing aids are in the charger right now, and I'm going to grab them. You see me put them down right here in front of my phone, and I will say continue. Now, the hearing aids are in pairing mode. They're going to find the phone. The phone's asking us now to pair. And you should have two devices. If you have two hearing aids, you should have two devices show up. And when we hit pair, we're going to get asked twice if we want to pair to Bluetooth. Go. So now we should have the pairing complete in a second, and we can continue. This new Phonak Audeo Sphere or Sphere Ultra automatically, when you pair to the app, it's automatically now connected for you to do streaming. So audio coming from your phone or phone calls, it automatically connects. On the previous versions of Phonak, there was another step you have to take in order to get the streaming to work. So the initial pairing in the app wasn't the final step, but today we are all connected, everything we needed to do. So I'm going to hit continue, and then up to you if you want to allow notifications to come through. I usually skip it. I get enough notifications on my phone. But this is an important step. On the connection management, we want to click stay connected. So that way it automatically connects and you don't have to go connect your hearing aids to your phone every time you open up your Phonak app. So hit stay connected. And then up to you if you want to have the Find My Hearing Aids turned on. This is the location services where your app can help you find your hearing aids if they go missing. So you can activate this, and then it's giving us some safety information here. I usually say, okay, don't show me again, because I don't want to keep getting that pop-up. All right. With the location services, I'm going to just go back over to the phone settings for a second. So first of all, if we go into our Bluetooth, we should see the two connections here on our phone in the regular Bluetooth protocol. So we want to make sure that's there. And then if we go to the location services, and we find the My Phonak app, I want to make sure that's checked to always. So that way, if we do need to use the app to find our hearing aids, it's always being connected as far as the location, so you're able to use it as a way to locate your hearing aids. Now, a lot of people are having connectivity issues, so they open up their app and it isn't working. Not getting a connection, it's stalled, something like that. So Couple of troubleshooting things. First is we can go ahead and just close our app entirely. So on the iPhone, we slide up. So we get the app switcher, and then I want to slide my finger up and close the app, and then come back in, open it back up, and see if we can reconnect. So there, I'm reconnected. If that didn't work, you could always come into close it and then also come into your Bluetooth, toggle your Bluetooth on and off, see if we can get it connected again. So I'm going to turn my Bluetooth off, back on, and I have one hearing aid that's not connected, so I'm going to give it a second. Now I'm connected. And if I come over to the app, you see it took a second to reconnect. Now, I want to take it one step further. If we're having a hard time, the app isn't working, and we just need to redo everything, how to unpair so that we can start this process over again. You want to come into the Devices tab here on the bottom, right in the middle. That's where you're going to find your hearing aids. You're going to click on this, and you're going to say, forget these devices. I do want to forget it. I'm going to confirm. Now we're back to that home screen where we started. So we can start the video over. But the other thing I want you to check is back here in the Bluetooth, where we have them showing up still in our devices that are connected. If I turn this off and I turn it back on again, they're still showing up there. So that might make the pairing difficult. So what I want to do is I want to click on this little eye over here on the side, open it up and say, forget this device, forget, and do it again for the other side. So that way we have no memory in our phone of these hearing aids. And then I would just come back over to the Phonak app and I would get started again right where we were at the beginning of this video. I hope this helps troubleshooting your Phonak Audeo Sphere or Audeo Sphere Ultra. Thanks.